Hello everyone. How are you doing today? On this beautiful sunny day. I think it's Monday. I don't know. That's what they're telling me. Anyways, my name's Mackenzie. And I'm so excited to be here. I'm representing YogaPod here. So I know it's backwards on your screen, but that's who I'm representing today. Since our doors are closed right now, we are offering these virtual classes. So I'm so glad that you guys are joining. I have a few people that have hopped on already, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time. I hopped on a few minutes early so I could allow people to get on, get their mats laid out, get stuff set up for their practice. So hey Steph, thanks for joining. Go ahead and let me know in the comments how the sound is. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me okay. It should be fine, but you know, technology, so. So good to see you, everybody. So while we give a few minutes for people to hop on, I will let you know that I have a, hey Alexa in Seattle, I have a Spotify profile. So we're moving through what we call a Flow2 class today, which I'm going to say is an intermediate class. I say I would take it and teach it as an intermediate class. So make sure you have a water bottle. That will come in handy. Also, you can certainly do this without any sort of props, but I'm going to be using some props in just a couple of the postures just for myself. So this prop that I'm using right here is just a candle. You could also use like a can of soup if you have that. So just something that has a little bit of height. We're really just going to be using it to place our fingers on to use for some balancing. So you're not going to be putting a lot of pressure onto it. Alrighty, cool. Thanks for the input on that, on the sound, Stephanie. Awesome. I got my mom in Nebraska. I got friends in Seattle. I got people here in Fort Collins. This is exciting. So, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous to teach this style of class on this kind of platform, because usually when I teach these type of Flow2 classes, I'm able to walk around the class to help me with my cues. And with this type of platform, I have to like get on my mat and actually do all of the postures as I'm talking and cueing them through. So it's not your guys' problem. Just for myself, I'm a little bit nervous. I might get a little bit winded. And so thanks for putting up with me. We're just going to give it a couple more minutes. Alrighty, so to start class today, I want you guys to come into a Sukhasana, which is an easy seated pose. So come seated onto your mat, whatever is going to feel comfortable. So there's a few different suggestions that I have. Coming legs crossed with one leg out in front of the other. Another good option is to come seated on your shins. So shins flat on the ground and hands rested on the top of your thighs. So whatever option here works for you, whichever one is going to be most comfortable, go ahead and come into that easy seated posture. And again, either hands on top of your thighs, on top of your knees. Go ahead and place the soles of your hands here. Place them down. We want to find some grounding today. We want to really root down through our body that is connecting with the earth. Go ahead and close your eyes. And just begin to notice your breath here. So more than likely, if you're like myself, I tend to even forget about my breath. I mean, that is what is essentially keeping us alive every single day, is our breath. But I don't even notice it. I move throughout my day, not paying attention to my breath. It's usually high up into my chest. It's not actually getting down into my belly. So we want to focus first at the start of class on finding your long breath. So we're going to begin with Samavriti, which is equal part breath. And I'm going to count us through our breath here, and it's going to help us find that equalness within our breath. So again, hands rooted down. Go ahead and close your eyes. And let everything out of your lungs here. Release your breath. Now, on your inhale through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Beautiful. We're going to move through a couple more rounds here. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Last one that's guided by me. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Now I'm going to invite you to move through that breath, maybe 3 more rounds, finding that equal part through your inhales and exhales with a slight hold at the top and at the bottom of your breath. Now today in class, we're going to be moving through a lot of different types of transitions. Some are going to be really tricky, some may be discouraging. I find myself getting easily overwhelmed by some times when I'm moving into weird transitions that I'm not used to or that I don't know where I'm going to. So, does that sound familiar? A lot of us are in this new territory. We're moving through this new transition of life, trying to find a normalcy. So the first thing we want to do, find your breath. If you start to find yourself getting overwhelmed or frustrated, come back to your breath. Come back to this equal part breath. And then also finding your roots, finding your foundation. So wherever we're at in the practice, whatever is rooting into the ground, maybe it's your feet, maybe it's your knees, maybe it's your hands, feeling that foundation. Finding any sort of modifications that you need is fine. One more round of breath. Beautiful. Now from your easy seated posture, go ahead and hinge forward into tabletop position. So you're going to plant your hands, knees under your toes, knees under your hips. Now we're going to find a threaded needle variation here. So first find a couple of cat-cow. Cow, look up to the sky, drop your belly. Cat, press the mat away, tuck and curl your spine. Inhale for cow, draw your gaze up, soften in your elbows maybe. And exhale, press the mat away, navel to spine. Beautiful, move through 2 more rounds here of cat-cow. Moving at your own pace, moving with your breath. And then coming back to your tabletop neutral spine position. Now thread the needle first on the right side. So inhale, reach your right arm high to the sky. And exhale, draw your right hand under your belly, reach it to the left side of the room here. So you're gonna drop your shoulder and your right temple down to the ground. Now you can hang out here just breathing through this twist in your upper body, but I'm gonna give you some layers, so if you wanna take it further, you can. So to move to the next step, reach your left leg back behind you. You're rooting down through your left toes. Now you have the option here with your left hand. You can reach it out to the front. I'm going to recommend out to the front and off towards the side of your mat here. Getting a nice wide base through your hands, your head, your shoulder, and your feet. So again, hang out here, feel the rootedness through your hands and your feet, feel the twist. If you want to take it further, we're going to take 3 rounds of breath here. So on your inhale, lift your left heel high to the sky. You may feel unsturdy. You may be wobbling. That's okay. Press down into the mat. Exhale, lower your left toes down to the ground. Beautiful. 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift up through your left toes. Flex your left toes. Exhale, lower them down to the ground. Embrace those wobbles here. Last one. Inhale, lift up through your left heel, and exhale, lower it down. Now we're going to come out the same way we came in, so plant your left hand in front of your face, bend through your left knee, press up and out, reach up through your right arm, and back into your tabletop position. So other side, inhale, left arm high, reach it up, and exhale, thread the needle under your body here. Beautiful. Now take your steps however you like. You can kick back through your right foot, rooting down through your toes. You can extend your right arm out in front of you. I'm going to recommend off to the side of your mat. And hang out here, or take it a step further, move with your breath. Inhale, kick up through your right heel. Exhale, lower your right toes, hover them to the ground. 2 more. Inhale, lift up. You're hugging in through your midline. Exhale, lower your right toes. Last one, inhale, kick up through your right heel. And exhale, lower it down. That is challenging. You may be shaking. That's okay. Now come back. Bring your right knee back in. Right hand in front of your face. Inhale, lift up through your left arm. And exhale, back into tabletop position. Beautiful. 1 more round of cat-cow. Inhale. And exhale. Now taking it a step further with our balancing here. So balancing tabletop. Kick your right leg back behind you. You want it to become parallel with the ground. And then left arm reaches out in front of you. So you're kicking back through your foot. You're reaching up through your arms. You're shining through your chest. And then we're going to pulse here 10 times. So pulse up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up high. And exhale, release it down. Beautiful job. 1 cat-cow here. And we'll move to the other side. So left leg kicks back. Right arm reaches out in front of you. So you're rooting down through your left palm, your right knee, shining through your chest. And then we're going to take those 10 pulses here. 10, 9, 8. Beautiful job. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up high. Embrace those shakes. Or maybe that's just me. And exhale, release into tabletop. Now from our tabletop here, we're going to step back into our high plank. So think long line of energy out through the top of your head, through your shoulders, your hips, down, out, and out through your heels here. Long line of energy, rooting down through your arms. You don't want to sink down into your shoulders. You're pressing up through your shoulders. Hold here. We're breathing here, finding some heat. 1 more inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job, yogis. So find your breath. Find your downward facing dog, the first inversion of class. Finding this inverted V. Really press the mat away. Hug in through your elbows. Work your hips high. Work your chest towards the top of your thighs, but always know you can bend your knees as much as you need. Now we're going to find a twist here from our downward facing dog. So maybe widen your feet just a little bit. And then draw your right hand to your left leg. Now maybe it's at the shin, the ankle, wherever you can grab. Take your gaze back behind your left armpit. Find your breath. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Now finding that on the other side, reach your left arm to your right ankle. Twist out, gazing over your right armpit. Continue to breathe. And on your exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Inhale, crouching tiger. Gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel feet to hands, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain root to rise, reach. Exhale, hands through, heart center, Samastihiti. Inhale, extended mountain, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Keep a flat spine the whole way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Now move through your chaturanga here. I'm going to take most of them through my knees so that I can make sure that I get through the class without having to bounce out. Take them off of your knees, add in an extra push-up. High plank, low plank, meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat, bend your knees, crouching tiger. Exhale, travel feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, our Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, extended mountain, reach, arms overhead. Exhale, hands through, heart center, Samastihiti. Inhale, extended mountain, reach. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Draw your right arm back behind you. Left arm reaches in front of you. Try and keep your hips square to the front. Inhale, extended mountain, reach overhead. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Feel this opening through your chest. Inhale, extended mountain, reach. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, flat spine. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hands, step back into high plank. Move through your variation, high plank, down to low plank, upward facing dog, meet in downward facing dog. One more sun salutation, a variation, gaze to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands through, heart center. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, draw your hands to your low back here, interlace your fingers. We're going to take chest expansion arms. So go ahead and toe heel your feet out towards the edges of your mat. So a little bit wider than hip width distance. Inhale, lengthen through your chest, draw your knuckles down to the ground. And exhale, fold forward with chest expansion arms. Beautiful, let your head hang heavy, bend in your knees if you need. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend to the right. So bend in your left knee, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, halfway lift. Exhale, twist to the left here. Drop your right shoulder to your right knee as you bend it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release your hands, forward fold. Toe heel your feet back towards hip width distance. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, chaturanga, your variation from high plank down to your low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Working on smooth transitions. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. So sink your hips, reach your arms overhead, sit back as if you're in a chair, weight in your heels, lift through your fingers. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Urdhva Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through to lunge. Set up for warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Warrior one. Keep a deep bend through your right knee. Root down through the blade edge of your left foot. Reach up high on your inhale. Exhale, lunge, plant your hands, chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through to lunge. Set up for warrior one. Inhale, rise up, rooting through your right heel, reaching up high through your fingers. Exhale, lunge. Step back into high plank and chaturanga. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Beautiful. Hold here in this downward facing dog for 2 breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Hey Mandy, hey Abby. One more round here. And exhale. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat, bend your knees, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Draw your right arm back. Trying to keep your hips as square to the front as you can, but they're going to turn just a little bit. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, chair proper, sit back into your heels. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, chaturanga, high plank, down to your low plank, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog, kick back through your right heel. Exhale, step through to your right thumb. This time, keep your left heel lifted. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. We've been here before. Embrace those shakes. Reach back with your right arm. Reach to the front with your left. Inhale, crescent, proper. Reach to the front. Exhale, lunge, and chaturanga. Again, using these chaturangas to build strength. Don't move so fast through the chaturanga that you don't take notice of the transitions in between. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through to left thumb. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Draw your left arm back, keep the bend through your left knee. Inhale, crescent, Anjaneyasana, reach. Awesome strength, everyone. Exhale, crescent lunge. Low lunge, step back into high plank, chaturanga. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, travel feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, reach overhead. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Finishing off this sun B. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Bring it back. Inhale, chair. Utkatasana, exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga, step back into your high plank. Your variation here. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more round here of sun salutation. Take a deep breath here in your downward facing dog. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat, bend your knees. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, let it go, pour your heart. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink your hips. You should be able to see your toes under your knees while you reach your fingers high. Exhale, prayer twist to the right, so hands to heart center, then twist to the right. If you can bring your left elbow to your right knee, gaze over your right shoulder. One more inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, chair, prayer hands back to center. Exhale, twist to the left, prayer twist. Gaze over your left shoulder here. Root into your heels. Inhale, back to center, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through to right thumb. Again, keep your left heel lifted. Modification, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, revolve twist. So prayer twist here in your crescent lunge. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. Gaze out in front of you or over your right shoulder here for an inhale. Hold for an exhale. Inhale, crescent proper reach. Exhale, lunge, Chaturanga. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through to your left thumb. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, reach. Exhale, prayer twist to the left, hands through heart center, then twist, pressing your palms in towards each other. Reach your right elbow to your left knee. Gaze over your left shoulder. Feel your strength. Inhale, crescent lunge, back to center, reach overhead. Exhale, low lunge, plant your hands, step back, high plank, Chaturanga. Woo! Nice job, everyone. So that was the warm-up. Stay here in your down dog. Grab a drink if you want, real quick. We'll meet back in down dog. Moving along, inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Hug it in. Exhale, switch it over to your left elbow here. Inhale, back to your right elbow. Exhale, kick back. Three-legged dog, inhale here. Exhale, step through right in between your hands. Setting up for warrior two. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, hold, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior. Paint the sky here. Keep the bend in your right knee. Exhale, extended side angle. So reach forward, tick-tock your arms. Maybe stretch it to the front of the space. Inhale, reverse triangle. So bring your right arm first directly straight up, then bend to the back, stretching through your right side body. Exhale, Trikonasana, arms to a T. Reach, tick-tock again. Inhale, reverse triangle. We were just there. Exhale, lunge to the front of the space. Step back into high plank and Chaturanga. Moving with your breath. One breath, one movement. Moving through the other side here. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, draw it over to your right elbow. Feel your strength. Exhale, back to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through directly between your hands. Pivot your right foot. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper here. Inhale, reverse warrior, paint the sky. Exhale, extended side angle, reach. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten both legs. Reach your left arm first straight up, then stretch it to the back. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle proper. Inhale, reverse triangle. We were just there. Swoop it back. Exhale, lunge to the front of the space. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Meet in downward facing dog. Awesome job, yogis. Moving along to the second part of our flow here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Hold it in. We're finding this again. Inhale, kick it over to your left elbow. Feel your strength. Exhale, back to your right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick back. Exhale, step through to your right thumb here. Now we're going to find a twist. Inhale, reach your right arm high to the sky, twisted lunge. Exhale, draw your right hand to the back of the space. Feel that opening through your shoulders. Inhale, lunge. Bring your right hand back in front of you. Exhale, standing L. Launch off of your left onto your right leg here. Now I like to keep my hands under my shoulders. My left leg is at about an L, 90 degrees. Find your breath. Inhale, lengthen, gaze out in front of you. Exhale, slowly lower your left toes right behind your right heel with control. Beautiful job. Two more. Inhale, kick back through your left heel. Standing L. Exhale, slowly lower with control. Left toes behind your right heel. Beautiful. One more. Inhale, kick back through your left heel. Exhale, lower and hover. Inhale, standing L. Exhale, lunge, step it back. Beautiful job. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, arms to a T. Now just keep your arms here at a T. Right knee is over your right ankle. Lift up through your left heel here. Find long length through your back arm. Inhale, crescent, arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist. We've been here before. Feel your strength. Embrace your wobbles. Inhale, crescent, proper, arms overhead. Exhale, airplane arms. Swoop your arms down and back. Hover through your chest. Deep bend through your right knee. Inhale, crescent, proper, Anjaneyasana, reach. Exhale, Ekapada Tadasana, so one-legged mountain. Here's a tricky transition. Launch off of your left, bringing your left knee to 90 degrees, hands down to your side, chest lifted, Ekapada Tadasana. Now we're going to move through that transition two more times. Inhale, lunge, step back, crescent lunge, arms overhead. Exhale, Ekapada Tadasana, launch with control. You may shimmy, shake. Inhale, crescent lunge, step back, reach up high. Exhale, Ekapada Tadasana, hands next to your side. Beautiful job. Keep your left toes flexed. Inhale, crescent lunge, step back. Exhale, prayer twist to the right, revolved crescent lunge. Draw your left elbow to your right knee. Press your palms in towards each other. Open up. Maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Feel strong. Inhale, crescent proper, reach overhead. Exhale, warrior three. Now using control here. Another tricky transition from crescent to warrior three. Arms reach out in front of you, toes point back behind you. Inhale, back, crescent, lunge, arms reach overhead. Exhale, warrior three. Maybe hands to heart center this time. Find a variation that works for you. Inhale, back, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior three. Maybe airplane your arms. Keep your chest lifted. Coming to a T with your body. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Chaturanga here. Downward facing dog. Woo! Alrighty, let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, hug it in. Inhale, cross it over to your right elbow. Exhale, back to your left. Feel your strength. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through to a lunge. Inhale, twist over to the left, lift your left arm high. Exhale, draw your left arm to the back. Feel this opening through your shoulder. Inhale, back to lunge. Drop your left hand to the ground. And exhale, standing L. Launch off of your right leg. We're standing on your left. Bring it to a T. Hands under your shoulders. Here for an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower your right toes behind your left heel and hover. Beautiful. 2 more times. Inhale, kick back through your right heel. Exhale, lower and hover. Inhale, kick back, right heel, standing L. Exhale, lower and hover. Inhale, back to standing L. Exhale to lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, arms to a T here. Settle into your left knee. Shine through your chest. Now lift through your right heel. Find length through your right leg. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, reach overhead. Exhale, airplane arms, swoop them down and back. Keep your palms facing to the ground. Inhale, crescent proper, reach. Exhale, Ekapada Tadasana, launch. Again, tricky transition, move slow. Find your foundation through your left standing leg. Right leg is engaged, toes are flexed. So we're going to transition again. Inhale, step back, crescent lunge. Exhale, Ekapada Tadasana, launch, bring your arms down beside you. Last one, inhale, crescent. Exhale, Ekapada. You might shake if you come out, that's okay. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the left, revolved crescent lunge. Press your palms into each other. Right elbow to your left knee maybe. Send your right elbow to left knee. Send your left elbow to the back of the space. Roll your left shoulder back behind you. Inhale, back to crescent proper. Exhale, warrior three, transition here. So from crescent, launch into your warrior three, your variation with your arms. Exhale, back to crescent. 2 more, inhale, warrior three, maybe hands to heart center. Exhale, step back, crescent lunge. Inhale, warrior three, your arm variation, maybe airplane your arms. Exhale, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, low lunge, step back into high plank. Chaturanga here. And meet in downward facing dog, everyone. I knew it was going to be hard, and I was right. Awesome work, everyone. Now we're going to move into the third part of that sequence. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee right to right elbow. We've been here before. We're doing it again. Inhale, cross it over to your left elbow. Exhale, back to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through to your right thumb here. Setting up for warrior one. Pivot through your left heel. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, settle in here, deep bend through your right knee. Square your shoulders to the front of the space. So go ahead and draw your hands down to your hips. We're going to step in with our left foot a couple feet. Straighten both legs. We're setting up for pyramid position. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Keep a flat spine the whole way. So move slow as you hinge into your pyramid. Go until you can no longer go, and then drop your hands down to the ground. Beautiful. So with this pyramid, gaze is out in front of you. You don't want to drop in. You're lengthening through your chest. You're shining through your heart here. Now place your hand back on your hips. You want even hips. So shift forward, shift backwards. Feel your hips moving. And then find that midpoint here. Beautiful. Chin reaches towards your shin. You're stretching the backside of your hamstring. One more inhale. And exhale. Now to move further, we're moving into our revolved triangle. So if you're going to take a block or a prop, go ahead and place it to the top of your front foot. And then you're going to root your left hand into the prop. Inhale, twist open, revolved triangle. So there's a lot going on here. You're twisting through your spine. You're opening through your spine. But our hips are closed towards the front of the space. Hold here for an inhale. And exhale, slowly drop your right hand down. So we're back into our pyramid. Micro bend in your right knee. Step your left foot to meet your right. Forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful. So we'll do the other side. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Shift it forward. Feel your strength. Inhale, hover over to your right elbow. Exhale, back to your left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through to lunge. Setting up for warrior one. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, settle in here. Inhale, draw your hands to your hips. Step in with your right foot. Lengthen. Exhale, pyramid. Hinge at your hips. Lead with your heart. Now a couple breaths here in pyramid. Again, reaching back to your hips. Find that midpoint. And as you want to take a deeper bend through your elbows here, don't hunch forward. Keep your chest lifted out in front of you, sending your chin to your shin. Beautiful. One more round of breath, breathing into your left hamstring. Now to move forward into our revolved triangle, grab your block or your prop, or in my case I'm using a candle, and place it in front of your front foot, about a foot or so. You're going to root your right hand into that prop, shifting your shoulders over your wrist. And then last step, twisting open revolved triangle. So again, a lot going on. Hug the insides of your thighs towards the midline. This will help with your balance. Zip up through your core. If this is too much for your shoulders, keep your hand at your hip. And then take your gaze up as the last step. One more inhale. Exhale, you can slowly release your left hand, micro bend in your left knee. Step your right foot to meet your left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Beautiful job, everyone. Tricky transitions here. Breathe through the transitions on your mat and off of your mat, as I know a lot of us are dealing with tricky transitions right now. So from our downward facing dog, go ahead and drop to your knees. We're going to work on a little bit of core here. So come, take a seat towards the middle of your mat. Moving into Navasana, which is boat pose. So to start, hands reach out in front of you. You're seated onto your hips. If you want to move it a little bit further, lift your legs up to 90 degrees here. Keep your toes flexed back towards your face. Shine through your heart, gaze up. Always an option to straighten through your legs for an added challenge. I'm not there today, but take it there if you want. So we're going to take some twists from our boat navasana. So grab your block if you have anything. If not, just interlace your hands right at your chest here. We're here for an inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. So draw your left elbow to your right knee. Work your left elbow to your right knee. Work your right elbow back behind you. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Beautiful job. We're going to do this for a minute. Time has already started. Shift back to center. Exhale and twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Speed it up as you would like. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Over halfway there. Keep it up. Always an option to drop your feet, but keep with the twists. If you do that, keep them lifted. Keep them lengthened and straightened. Your variations. Beautiful job. 10 more seconds. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Release. Go ahead and take a full body stretch here. Reach back, kick out in front of you. And then rock and roll. Step back into high plank. A little bit more core here. So in our high plank, we're going to drop down onto a forearm. So again, for a full minute, hanging out in our forearm plank. Always an option here to find some hip dips. Left, then right. Find your variation. You can always drop to your knees. If so, make sure you're finding a very slight tuck of your tailbone. You will still feel that engagement. Awesome job. We're halfway there. Press the mat away from you. Lift up in between your shoulder blades. Body is long and straight like a plank here. Hold it a little bit further. Take the focus away from your upper body. Maybe focus on your core. Maybe focus on your toes. Energetically send your elbows back towards the back of the mat. Beautiful job. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. Woo! Awesome job. Lower all the way down. Y'all, you need to teach a class and talk and take at the same time. Go ahead and just take 1 round of breath. And we're going to meet in our downward facing dog. Beautiful job. So hang out here in your downward facing dog. So what we're going to do now is we're going to piece those 3 flows, those 3 flowers, into one bouquet. So we're going to bring them and link them together into one long flow on each side. And then as we're moving through that flow, I'm going to add in some special things that if you want to take it up a notch, you can add in. Moving towards a peak posture of revolved half moon. So as we're in that revolved triangle, we're going to take that just a little bit further. So play along, again, modify as you need, starting here in downward facing dog. Deep breath in together. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, shift it over to your left elbow, feel your strength. Exhale, back to your right. Inhale, 3-legged dog, kick back. Exhale, step through right in between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Exhale, hold here, deepen it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Now first add on here, you can hang out an extended side angle, reach your left arm towards the front, or move into Ardha Chandrasana, which is half moon. Launch off of your left, onto your right. Use your props if you need. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly lower back into warrior two. I'm sorry, my demonstration was awful. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, we were just there. Awesome job. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your right leg. Exhale, triangle proper. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, lunge to the front of the space. Inhale, twist open, reach with your right arm. Exhale, draw your right arm to the back of the space, open through your shoulders. Inhale, back into lunge. Exhale, standing L, launch. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your left toes to your right heel just 2 times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower left toes behind right heel. Inhale, standing L, kick back. Exhale, lunge, step it back. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, revolved warrior. Exhale, back to open arm twist. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, back to crescent, reach. Exhale, Ekapada Tadasana, find your transition. Just 2 times, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, Ekapada Tadasana, launch. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Exhale, revolved crescent, prayer twist to the right. Now you can hang out here. You can open up your wings. Or to take it even further, move into a revolved warrior 3 by lifting up through your left foot. Back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 3, find your variation. Inhale, back, crescent lunge. Last one, warrior 3, your arm variation, keep your chest lifted. Exhale, back, crescent lunge. Lower your hands to low lunge. Alrighty, that's a big workout on that one side. So just this last little part with our flow. So setting up for warrior 1, inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your hips. Inhale, step in with your left foot, straighten through your right. Exhale, pyramid variation, hinge at your hips, lead with your heart. Find your pyramid. To take it further, you can walk your fingers back towards the back of your mat. Lift your right toes. Just a fun little variation. You'll feel a deeper stretch along your back calf. Inhale, back to pyramid. Exhale, revolved triangle. Hold here in your revolved triangle, but if you want to take it further, hold here. We're moving into our revolved half moon. So find your prop, place it in front of your right foot. Your left palm is rooted into that. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Gaze down at the mat. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be balancing on our right foot and we're launching off of our left foot. So take that prop just a little bit further in front of you. Shift your shoulders over your wrist, and then this will allow you to lift your back leg off of the ground. Last step is to open up through your right side body. So left leg is lifted, right arm reaches high, feeling a full twist. One more inhale. Exhale to release, slowly drop your right hand down to the ground. And then left leg meets your right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Meet in downward facing job. Nice job, everybody. Last little push on this left side. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, hug it in. Inhale, draw it over to the right, feel the twist. Exhale, back to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through and between your hands. Inhale, rise, open, warrior two. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Hold here or move into your half moon. If you're choosing to on this side, use your prop. Lift through your right leg, up through your right arm. One, inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle proper. Inhale, reverse triangle. We were just there. Exhale, lunge to the front. Inhale, twist to the left. Reach through your left arm. Exhale, draw it to the back of the room. Inhale, back into lunge. Exhale, standing L, launch. Inhale, shine through your chest, flex your right toes, lift through your right heel. Exhale, lower your right toes behind your left heel and hover. Beautiful. One more, inhale. Exhale, lower right toes. Inhale, standing L. Exhale, step back into lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist to the left, draw it back, feel the twist. Inhale, crescent proper. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, YogaPod, launch. Root through your standing leg, flex your right toes, bring your right knee to 90 degrees. Inhale, step back, crescent lunge. Exhale, YogaPod, arms next to your side. Beautiful job. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, revolved, lunge, prayer twist to the left here. Again, you can hang out here. You can open up through your wingspan or launch off of your right leg. Revolved, warrior three. Woo! Step back. Inhale, crescent proper. Exhale, warrior three, launch. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior three, last one. Keep your chest lifted, right hip lowered. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lower down into lunge. Now just setting up for warrior one. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands to your hips, step in with your right foot, straighten both legs. Lengthen. Exhale, pyramid. Send your heart forward. Hang out here in your pyramid, or to take it further, walk your hands towards the back of your mat. Lift through your left toes. Deep stretch through your left calf and hamstring. On your exhale, walk back to pyramid. So taking that revolved triangle here, bring that block a couple inches in front of your front foot. Root your right palm into the block. Open up, revolved triangle. Again, squeeze your insides of your thighs towards the midline to help with your balance. Fullest expression to lift up through your gaze. Now we're going to move this further into our revolved half moon. So drop your left hand to your left hip, gaze down. Take that prop further in front of you. Shift your shoulders over your right wrist. And this is going to allow you to lift up through your back foot. Lifting through your right heel. And then open up through your arms. And breathe. Extend through the top of your head. Kick back through your right heel. One more inhale. And to release, drop your left hand down to the ground. Right foot meets your left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga here, last one of class. Make it good, make it strong. We'll meet in downward facing dog. One deep breath here. Exhale, let it go. Awesome job, yogis. Go ahead and drop to your knees. Take a seat towards the middle of your mat here. We're going to come lying on to our backs. So knees bent, feet rooted into the earth, arms out in front of you, and slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time until you come all the way flat on the ground. Go ahead, take a full body stretch here. Kick your legs out in front of you, reach your arms back behind you, and then exhale, curl up into a little tiny yogi ball. Grab in front of your knees. Find some compression along your front side body. Go ahead and drop your feet down to the ground here. Now we're going to cross our right knee over our left, finding eagle legs, and then drop your left knees to the left, finding a supine twist with eagle legs, arms to a T. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe through this twist here, just as we were breathing through all of those tricky transitions in class. And just as we will take our breath off of the mat into those tricky transitions out in the real world. Inhale, slowly come back to center with your knees. Unwind through your legs, maybe pedal them out. And then we're going to find that on the other side. So left knee crosses over your right. Drop your knees to the right. Feel this twist through your spine. Maybe you gaze over your left shoulder here. Coming back into those full breaths here. So maybe you're counting full 4 or 5 inhales and exhales. One more round. Inhale back to center. You can unwind your legs, pedal them out. Again, one more full body stretch. And exhale, curl up into a little tiny yogi ball. Moving into a happy baby here. So keep your knees bent, reach the soles of your feet up towards the sky. Now grab for what you can. Maybe the inside, the outside edges of your feet. Maybe you can grab for your big toe with your peace fingers. Maybe you're just grabbing for your ankles or your calves. Finding a stretch through the insides of your thighs here. Now play around. Happy babies, they're always smiling and having fun, so make sure to curl the edges of your mouth up into a smile. Maybe swing from side to side, maybe stretch out one leg at a time. One more round of breath. And then exhale, settle in here to your final Shavasana. Hands rest down next to your body, palms face down. We're going to continue to find our ground, our roots. Come back to your breath. Stay here in your Shavasana. If your mind is wandering, that's normal. Our society programs us to stay busy constantly. And when it comes to these moments where we're forced to stop, we're forced to go inside and not do the normal things that we're used to, sometimes we don't handle it the right way. We don't handle these tricky transitions the right way. Transitions can be tricky, and practiced well, they can give us a brief moment outside time. a chance to reset and repurpose our energy towards a new task, a new goal. Practice without awareness, it can be dangerous. So just knowing that you have these transitions that are tricky right now, noticing it, coming back to your breath, knowing that you can be shaky within those transitions, you can fall in the transitions and you come right back into it and you keep trying. So hang out here in your Shavasana as long as you would like. I don't want you to get up at all. I want you to hang out here in stillness and silence. Maybe one hand to belly, one hand to heart to really feel your breath coming in. Soften throughout your whole body here. Soften through your toes, through your feet, through your ankles. Soften and release any tension here through your knees, through your thighs. Let your hips fold open. Soften and melt through your belly, through your fingers, through your wrists. Let it all go heavy and soft at the same time. Draw some awareness, some softness towards your heart, towards your shoulders. Draw them down, root them into the earth. Soften through your cervical spine. Release any tension in your jaw here. So release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Maybe your lips are slightly agape. Softening through your earlobes, through your temples, through your eyes. Softening and melting through your eyebrows. And then bringing some light, bringing some energy to your third eye center, the space right in between your eye center, your eye of intuition. Trusting yourself, trusting these tricky transitions. Soften through the crown of your head. Thank you so much, yogis, for showing up today. The honor has been all mine. Namaste. Alrighty, you all. Well, I hope I did you justice with the Flow 2. This is my first Flow 2 teaching from home. And let me tell ya, that is tough to try and teach these tricky transitions and try and breathe and try and talk at the same time. So any feedback you have is much appreciated. If you want to leave it in the comments, you can send me a personal message. If there's anything you feel like I could have improved on, let me know. I'm here. And I'm just so excited that you guys were joining me. So again, stay tuned with YogaPod Fort Collins. We're offering 4 free live classes every day. Check out my Spotify. You can find me by my name. Just search Mackenzie Shampoo. I think I'm the only one out there, so I should show up. You can see all my playlists. You can come back to this video and do the flow with the playlist in the background, and it will be just like being in one of my classes. So thanks again for showing up. Nice work today. Peace out.